guys, what is up? This is Rating Guys coming to you live through the power of YouTube. And this is going to be stage 2 of build the Carmen 1850. So I've basically cut out my hole piece, the two of them, basically for the upper hole. And this is quite an interesting stage because they want us to basically use these small little tacks here. I don't know how good you can see it here. So these small little tacks they want us to use. So I've marked the center line here and I've marked the center line on the back hole. So what they want us to do is basically line it up in the middle here and then tack all the pieces here at the end and then glue everything into position. So I'm first going to have to apply some glue on this, and I first want to do just a dry fit and just see if the tacks are going to go in as they're supposed to go in, and then I want all of this lined up. So let me get my glue out. I'm going to do a dry fit, and then as soon as I put in the first tacks I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so what I did was I just installed one tack here right at the end or at the front of the ship. You can see the tack basically went in there at the top and it went out at the side of the boat, that side there. So it is quite easy to fit them in. I did use my to just push it in a little bit because I don't want to screw up my finger. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the glue because it is still movable. So I'm going to apply my glue basically all on my ribs here, and then I'll tack each corner basically on the side, on the edge of all the ribs, and then hopefully it will set and dry. So let me quickly pull my glue out, and I'm still using my trusty Gorilla Glue, wooden glue for this. I think this is absolutely amazing. This sticks like a charm when you put it on. So yeah, oh, that was a bit much. So let's start here from the one side, just apply a little bit here on the center line. And then these openings here that was left open, basically there and there, that is where the ship mast is going to go through, which I did not know in the previous episode. So as soon as you put the deck on, you can see it line up with those holes there. So I'm just applying some glue on the ends or the tops of the ribs here. I don't think I'm going to use too much because, like I say, this sticks like a charm. Yeah. So I've applied all my glue, and now this is just to line it up here on the center line here. I just want to make sure that I've got it center there. And now I need to go ahead and basically insert all the tacks on the ends of the ribs here. So let me quickly get to that, and then I'll check if it fits. So guys, after a lot of struggling, the best way I've found to basically put these pins in is to have it on a long nose pliers. Basically just put it there at the end. It goes into the wood quite easily, but it does take a little bit of strain on your hands. So you just push it in and you just push it down. And as you can see, I've completed this one. I'm going to take out, and this one here at the end here I'm going to take out. I don't know if we can sand this down, but as you can see, everything is lined up nicely on this side and also on this side. I am going to put a couple of pins here down the middle as well, just to make sure that I get everything equal. And then we're going to start with the top side of this whole section here. So let me quickly add all the other tacks. and we're gonna have to start sanding them. Okay guys, so what I did was I inserted a lot of tacks, as you can see there on the sides. I've basically taken them all out, just using my long nose plier and just ripping them out. Some of them came out straight, but there's plenty of them that was bent, as you can see there. So yeah, it wasn't quite an easy task, but I got it done. And I also managed to straighten out the boat. As you can see there, it lines up quite nicely now with everything, and it's quite sanded up. Let me just get a better view of that. So I'm quite happy that that is looking much better than what it looked like. So now for the next step, or in this step, they want us to sand down the frames and the wedges, both fore and the aft, ready for the fitting of the planking strips. So as I showed you, we've got the planking strips. I've already started to file one of the number 12s that we've got on the front of the boat here. So basically you'll see here that there's a bit sticking out there still, so that needs to be sanded now to take the shape of the front piece. And then this side as well. This side I haven't started even sanding, so it's going to take a lot of sanding. For the back here, so we've basically put this strip here on as well. That's also going to get some of the planking strips. It's the top of the whole section at the back. So all of this needs to be filed down, and it needs to be rounded. Plus all of this here at the back needs to be cut off. So it's going to be quite a day of sanding for me, or quite a night of sanding, but hopefully I get it done in one evening. I'll put a picture here somewhere how they want it to look after we're finished. So let me get to sanding. I am going to use the sanding strip that they have sent me, the sanding block, and I think this is going to do the trick perfectly. So let me get to sanding. I'll see you after. So for this one I'll bring you up close. I think I'm going to cut the video here and probably start on the next stage with the planking. So I think for stage 2 I did quite well, and that is the second stage of all this. So as you can see there, we filed down a substantial amount of wood at the front there on both sides, and that is just to take basically the shape of the boat itself. And I think that's going to sit pretty nice when you do the planking. So we're going to fasten the planking also with the tacks in here and also on there. So the back part was the difficult part. Not difficult, but as you remember, this was basically 2 wedges and they were both straight. So we had to, as I said earlier, we had to basically take that whole piece away on both sides, the back part here as well, and then make them kind of roundish, but it basically conforms to this last rib here, number 10, and then it goes all around to the back here. So I think this is just going to be left open. I don't know if there's planking going to be on this, but we'll probably see in the next stage when we get to it. But sanding wise, it was quite a bit of work. I must admit this model is coming along quite nice, and yeah, so let's do some planking in the next one. I can't even fit this whole boat in here. I had to bring you up close. Let's do like that. So guys, please, if you like this video and you want to see more of this, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and also check out my other videos on my channel. And guys, this is Racking Ghost saying cheers.